Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome to Friday, Rise of the Drow, hosted by Nick, aka pimliOprentiss. Say hi, everybody!
What's up, everybody?
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining us this Friday. Definitely looking forward to putting on a good stream for you guys. And we'll get started I'll quickly recap what happened last session. The group was still traveling to Stoneholm. Along the way, they did find, it looked like a battle with some Drow and some dwarves from Stoneholm with the mark on their armor of the city of Stoneholm. And they also found a tunnel that the Drow had potentially used to get to this area of the Underdark. Nadri did summon an invisible spirit using one of their Conjure Elemental and send it down the tunnel to kill any drow that it came across. And then the group proceeded into Stoneholm, where they went to the Merry Cloak Manor after a little bit of strolling around and talked with Balrin's parents again. Got to wash off in the luxurious spa and got to have a really great meal at the giant table. And now everybody gets to get ready to go to sleep. Everybody has their own private rooms, arrangements made. There's a couple of people walking around, servants that are bringing everybody a robe, making sure everybody's got enough blankets, pillows, things like that. Decanter of water, hot towel, anything else I can bring. And everybody is off to their quarters and getting prepared for bed. Is there anything anybody needs to do before they go to bed? Anything they need to role play with another character, think about, anything like that?
Wine, women. Just saying.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys, but it's just Balrin's family and you guys here. So, and Balrin's an only child, so it's a small family.
I did make passes at Balrin's mom last week.
That is true. And I was gonna say, Balrin's an only child unless you count Renball.
Renball. Awesome.
So
That
how
guy's pretty
did
cool, just saying.
Balrin's mom about Ursa?
It seemed to go pretty well. What ended up happening was Balrin's dad got all nervous and all in a fit about Balrin bringing home an elf. But then Balrin's mom came in and, well,
Thank
she
you
looked
for
up
the
at Ursa
biddies.
and was immediately
Use your
challenged
Jensen
to
with
an
the
arm
50
wrestling
bits.
match, which Balrin's mom actually did lose, but did it with grace and didn't seem to have any type of over-the-top reaction about Ursa in general.
So Balrin, is your mom okay?
Yeah, I think she's good. I think she liked Ursa, and it's hard to tell sometimes with her, but yeah, no, I think my mom's good. And if my mom's good, then you don't have to worry about my dad. He'll come around.
Oh yeah, typical.
And Balrin's parents had left you all at the table with the food and whatever else there, so it's up to you guys if you're still there, if you're getting into your beds, whatever you're doing right now. You have the run of the manor to yourself. You could even go back to the spa if you wanted to.
And probably perked up at that and went because they've been on the road for however long we've been on this and no like baths and stuff, and she kind of misses being taken care of on this level, so she's gonna go off to the spa again and then probably go to bed after that.
All right, that's Irden's plan.
Sure, we can do the spa because I missed it last week. So.
Irden, you don't want to scrub too much. Some of the bacteria on your skin is necessary and helpful, and it can actually be harmful to bathe too much. That's why I try like once, twice a month, and you're set.
Really warm down there, and there's a massage table, so I'm also gonna get a massage because that's good for muscle repair.
There you go.
Stuff.
And Nadri,
Muscle.
I wear
Oh,
nose
and yeah, let me
for a
pull
reason.
Edmund into the scene. Yeah, Scott, if you have a chance to pull up the VTT, I put you guys back in the spa.
Yeah, I'm working.
No problem.
I think it's
Yeah,
paused. I
Irrid
don't
is
have
definitely
control of my
there.
character.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, unpause.
Is this a sauna? Looks like a sauna.
Yes, it is. And
Yeah,
there is
that's where I'm at.
the heated rock right there that you pour the water on.
That's where I'm at.
Nadri's like on top of the rock, balancing.
Oh,
Yes.
so the VTT Nick, I haven't opened, but it's not letting.
Okay. 1 second here. Reshare the link with you, see if that helps anything. Maybe the link isn't working or something. I'll send it directly to you. Here we go, in a DM. And yeah, a few of you are down here with, whatever you want to bring down. Some wine, as Edmund had mentioned earlier. He's probably got a couple bullets by his side and a half-empty bottle. Washing off some of the old blood stains, things like that. But what I really want to know is, what are Balrin and Ursa up to?
Ursa was actually going to go to bed before everybody suggested to go to the spa.
Barin's gonna peel off and talk to his mom real quick before he heads to bed.
Alright, so Balrin excuses himself from the spa and goes down the long hallway to the lower level that leads to his parents' bedroom and notices the large stone door is closed.
Oh yeah, I knock on the door. Hey, mom, you got a minute?
His hand knocking on the stone makes a echo through the hallway, and he says, "Hey, Mom, you got a minute?" And here's some ruffling, some shuffling,
So Edmund
and
yells
the door.
down throughout the house. They might be busy, Balrin.
Why would they be busy? That doesn't. Oh no.
She's got her night robe on and pokes her head out and says, "What is it, son?"
Hey, Mom, I was just gonna see if you had a second to chat.
Well, I mean, I do. I can't wait till morning. And she steps out and closes the door behind her and starts walking toward the kitchen.
Yeah, well, I just you know you met Ursa today. I just kind of wanted to see what you thought.
She stops. She was, oh, I was gonna go make a pot of tea, but if you want to get right to it, I think, Balrin, that I'm just really glad that you found somebody to share your feelings with and spend time with, and it seems like the two of you are quite bonded. Although I will say I'm a little bit embarrassed to have lost to an elf in an arm wrestling contest, but hopefully we can just keep that to ourselves. The rest of Stoneholm doesn't really need to know about that or anything. But I must say I'm very impressed by Ursa's size and strength, and Balrin, it was just so sad to have you gone, and I'm happy that you're back and adventuring again. And if Ursa is what helps to drive you towards this, well, who am I to stand in the way? Your father's a bit of a traditionalist, so he's got a few grumblings about it, but rest assured, he's very happy as well. She extends her arms for a big dwarf hug.
Oh, Barin's like he's got like tears coming down. Just he's trying to hold them back, but they're just kind of trickling down the corner of his eyes, and he gives her a big hug and kind of like not kind of like sobbing into her hair a little bit. It's like, Thanks, Mom. I missed you too. Um, I really appreciate it, and I gotta get back out there, but I'll come home again as soon as I can. But um, we're thanks, Mom. It gives her another big hug, and then he turns and just walks away.
And as he's walking
And
away,
if
she
I
says, "Oh, go ahead."
no, go ahead.
Oh, as he's walking away, she says, "When are you leaving, Balrin?"
Well, I don't know. We have to talk to the city and see if we can um, drum up some support to go after Holoth. And if I had my way, we'd go right away. But we're gonna need some support, and we're gonna need some allies. It's gonna be a tough fight.
She nods and says, "Well, okay, Balrin, we'll get started on it tomorrow. Why don't you go join your friends?"
Okay, Mom. Thank you. And he turns and goes to try to find Ursa.
And she returns to her room and goes to bed. Ursa, did you linger in the spa long after Balrin left, or did you go to bed?
I think I'm tired enough that I probably passed out in the spa. The one thing that you're
Hmm.
not supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, luckily you're not in the sauna. It looks like you're just over here by
Yeah.
chair and table in the corner. But yes, Ursa has passed out over there, and Balrin eventually makes his way back to the spa where everybody is still apparently hanging out, except for Ethlin, who went to bed.
Balrin walks in, a big old smile on his face, feeling good about life for the first time in a while. Just, everything's kind of falling into place for him, and life's pretty good. So he kind of goes up and shakes Ursa awake, and yeah.
I feel like there's like a little bit of drool like coming down the side of her face. She's like big, like splayed out wherever she's at, taking up as much space as possible, probably snoring. And then it'll just like jolt awake when she gets shaken, I guess.
Balrin looks
And
down and he's like, oh, she's such an angel.
So
Balrin, where am
Edmund,
I supposed to sleep?
Well, have plenty of bedrooms. We've got more than enough if you want your own room. But I've got there's still some posters on the wall and stuff, but I have my own room. My parents haven't. You're welcome, but I also there's a room for you too if you want.
I think the smart decision not to make your dad a little bit more weirded out. I think that the two of us should be separate for the night. So your dad doesn't.
Yeah. I was definitely thinking the same thing. Just I don't want to. I mean, yeah, no. If I was, I mean, I would never imply anything else. So yeah, I can show you up to your room. That's fine. Easy day.
so while they're in the spa, I'm gonna whisper to Iridan, awkward.
Nadri's just belting out from in the sauna. I've got a heart full of spores and a soul to match. There ain't no creature that I can attach. The woods they whisper, the valleys roar. Here comes Nadri. He's bad to the spore, but bad, bad,
Jesus,
bad to the
drink.
spore.
Can you try something a little more chill? Like relaxing, maybe.
That was pretty awesome.
That was really cool.
Alright, so Balrin shows Ursa up to a room, and the rest of you throughout the night filter on into your own rooms, and everybody one by one closes their eyes, drifts off to sleep. Balrin rolls over and looks at a poster on his wall of this famous bard named Song in the Shadows, and just kind of drifts off to sleep thinking of his favorite song by that guy. Alright,
That
so
is,
everybody can take the
yeah.
benefits of a long rest, and we will have you guys wake up the next day. Of course, back in the manor. Activate. There we go.
It's fine. I'll apologize in advance for the bubbles and
And once again, you guys go to the large table in the center here, and you notice that Balrin's mom is there, and she's getting everybody ready some different plates of some dwarven breakfast delicacies. Some eggs and things like that of the different various creatures down here that she's cooking up, and some strips of some meat that seems to be similar to bacon, and she's got some really fresh like bread that smells very sweet and has some different spices sprinkled on it. Balrin's describing all the different foods to you guys and how good they are, and he ain't lying. Everything tastes really good. A hearty breakfast. And maybe after 20 or 30 minutes of sitting down and eating together, um, Balrin's dad does finally come in and join you all at the table. Greets you all, says, "Good morning. It's my understanding that you all are going to be seeking aid from the city of Stoneholm today."
Yeah, I mean that's
Which
the plan. Yeah.
and what is the plan, Balrin? What are
Well,
you asking for?
I was hoping, since you guys know basically everybody on the town council, the leadership, I was hoping you could kind of get us a meeting with them so that we could plead the case and get out and try to take down the looks over it. Bearden. Well, just the city of Hola needs to go.
Indeed it does, and that is my understanding. Well, let us enjoy this breakfast together, and then off we will go to deal with this problem. And he sits at the table and joins the rest of you for the rest of your breakfast. Afterward, you all head out of the Merry Cloak Manor into the city proper. Let me pull up a overview city map real quick for everybody. Sorry, I forgot what chapter this is in. Okay, well, while I look for the map, you guys step out and begin wandering through the streets of Stoneholm. And eventually, here we go. Boom. Let me throw you on the map too, Scott, so you can see what's going on here. Alright, you guys leave the manor and eventually make your way towards this gazebo. This is the de facto meeting place when going to Stoneholm. Excuse me, not when going to Stoneholm, when conducting business in Stoneholm. You all arrive there, Alrin's father, and you guys wait minutes, and he says, "Alrin, I've already made some arrangements for you. Your mom told me last night you guys needed some help from the city, so I went ahead and made some arrangements myself. Some of the soldiers that I know here, and I talked to King of Stoneholm, and fine with me taking some resources and directing them your way.
Am I the only one that
It's a-
Nick is breaking up for?
No, it's for us too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was breaking up so bad.
Oh,
Give me one
there you're
second
back.
here.
I think it might.
Okay, maybe I was
think
just
yeah, you were just talking quiet, or the mic was away from your mouth. I
yeah,
think.
maybe I was just too far away from the mic. Sorry about that. So he's made some arrangements for you ahead of time. Talked with the king in Stoneholm, and they've decided to allow you guys some of their military might to help out with your problem. So your group is to leave first and head to Embla and retrieve the soldiers from Stoneholm that were there that have been helping to hold down Embla. You come back towards Holoth with them, and you meet with another group that's going to leave from Stoneholm a few days from now. And then together, you can all travel toward Holoth.
We also
So
have the
the mercenary,
mercenaries somewhere.
we hired the mercenary band in Bethan's Hold as well. I can't remember what they were called, Swift Knives or something like that.
Swift Blades, yeah.
Swift Blade.
And there, if I remember correctly, there was, oh man, there was either 41 or 61 of them, and I don't actually remember the number. But yeah,
It
you
was the
hired
first
them to.
one. We got really excited about that number.
Sorry, how many was it?
61.
All right. Good. Now I'm going to write that back in my notes again. Yeah, so you guys can send the word to Vethin's Hold for them to come and join you. Can it's pretty much like Embla is going to be your rallying point, and then from there you're going to meet up with more soldiers from Stoneholm and make your way towards Holoth. At least that's the plan for right now.
Okay. Hey, thanks, Dad. That's more than I was expecting to get. And are you and Mom gonna come?
No, we're going to stay in Stoneholm. In case the Drow should breach this far, somebody needs to be here to defend Stoneholm. And we're not going to be completely bare without some of these soldiers here, but we are going to stay behind.
Speaking of, I'm not sure if we told them last week, but I would tell them about that tunnel and kind of give them the whereabouts of where it was, and that the Drow were using it to ambush some of the dwarves that were making their way towards Vethin's Hold.
Yeah, to deal with Aldous Granite Tooth. So that information is relayed to Garrig as well, and he furrows his brow and says that is quite troubling. That definitely means we need to be vigilant within Stoneholm, and you yourselves need to be very careful out there. Drow are known for their ambushing tactics.
That was a very successful visit. So I guess we're gonna hit the road. I do. So one question is the lake that cave dragon was at. Is he on the way to
Imbla, yeah.
Embla?
Not on the way to Embla from here, but once you get to Embla, you will enter essentially the front gates of Embla. You can go out the back gates of Embla, and the lake is just under a day's travel away.
Okay.
Somebody to, ask him for help on our behalf.
A
Just
little bit of
food for thought.
resentment there, maybe?
Yeah. It's. I mean, yeah. I turn the rest group. Ballin turns the rest of the group. He's like, look, y'all remember that had really long name guy? I'm still pretty sure he's just a gnome pretending to be a dragon, but he, he can do some damage if we wanted to see if he could help as well.
Another
Uh,
option for you guys.
I'm pretty sure it ended with Carmi, not whatever you said, and we literally seen him as a dragon.
So I guess my question is, Are we actually ready for this? With support and even with the dragon? I don't know the answer. Just asking the question.
With the way I saw you swinging your mace last week or yesterday, I think we're ready. Edmund suddenly has a flashback to him actually using his mace in combat.
I'm actually I'm reflecting, going, I don't think I've ever used these, nor do I have one, but okay.
You did last week. The DM
Did I?
had a control of your character and just wanted to do something with you. So I'm like, all right, Edmund grabs this mace. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if he has one, but we're gonna say he does.
Okay.
And we went through that. And yeah, it was awesome.
Nice.
Edmund was rocking and rolling.
Yeah, you did great. You need to be up
Awesome.
front. Better armor than send the squishy up.
All I know is that the longer that we put this off, and heaven
Yeah,
knows
good.
me sounding like the logical one is way out there. I don't know where this is coming from, but the longer we put this off, the more spread out they become, and the ambushes continue, and it's a war of
Yeah.
attrition at that point.
That's true. I'm good. I'm rolling with whatever. To asking the question.
It's definitely fine with it.
Ursa's
She will
ready to
actually, if they want, like, I don't know what you call it, like inner knowledge of stuff that I would know that they could pass on to their troops and stuff like that, so they would be better equipped to deal with Drow, like going into the city, not necessarily as like a raiding party, but like city tactics, kind of as much as I could give them.
Is that something you want to do here in Stoneholm, or is that something you'd rather do in Embla? Because you are going to meet with more soldiers in Embla, and you're going to get that group. You're gonna have to send a message to that group in Vethin's Hold somehow. Maybe do that
Probably
before you leave
actually
Stoneholm.
do it both ways. Just be like, hey, here's their raiding parties and stuff like that. Here's kind of what they use, what knowledge I would have of that. Here's what they use for the raiding parties that come near the city or anything like that. And then yeah, do it when I get to Embla.
Okay. All right, so you definitely spend some time, informing them. You said tactics, especially once you get into the city proper. All right, is there anything else you guys think you need to do before you leave Stoneholm?
Nope.
Just pray.
No, I don't think so.
Just pray. Yeah,
I think we
it's not
still
a bad
got,
idea.
and Barn heads up to Edmund. It's like we've still got a lot of journeying to do before we actually get to Holoth, but I do think it's time to start making our way there.
I am good with stopping this bitch from stealing souls.
There we go. There we go.
All right then. So off you all head back into the Underdark on your way to Embla. Make some rolls real quick.
Look at us not taking an hour for role play in the beginning of the session this week.
Yeah.
Getting straight to it.
All right. I'm gonna set up a scene real quick for you guys. Give me a moment. looks like this is activated. Can everybody see this scene on their map?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Are those spheres magical effects? And did we see them appear, or were they already there when we
Yes, they
walked
are.
up?
Okay, I threw on some music, so if it's too loud, you're gonna have to go over to the music bar in the upper right corner and turn down the playlist volume. Okay. You guys definitely noticed that magical effect. It is a magical effect. It is complete blackness. You can't see anything beyond it. You also notice there's some rock formations here that you can't see beyond, and there's a bridge here with a stone wall. And the stone wall, it looks to be about 9, almost 10 feet tall, so it is hard to see anything over it. Do notice there's a waterfall farther behind it.
Are we rolling
Yes.
up initiative, or can I do something?
Depending on what you're gonna do, depends on whether initiative will immediately start or not, but as of right now, you guys have some free movement.
Okay, I was gonna dispel
Movement,
the-
action, you know what I mean? Like, you're free.
Yeah, I was gonna dispel that center sphere.
Okay.
An option, I would actually have like spoke to Neder about this first and be like, hey, which one are you getting? And then I will get either another one too. So I'll get like the left one.
Where is the waterfall exactly?
You can hear it further to, we'll call it the north on the map, but if you can't see it, you just don't have enough vision to see it. Alright, let me do something really quick. Okay, so the middle one is being dispelled by Nadri.
Yes.
Okay,
And
and
the
then
left
which
one
one is
by
being
Alyssa.
dispelled by Irden?
Left.
So the upper.
Well, I guess I'll take the right then. So it seems like the
Oops.
thing.
Okay, wow, so 3 dispels. So as soon as you guys dispel these, I will have you roll initiative because it immediately gets the attention of the drow in the area, and we are going to go ahead and start a combat from that. I
14
got a
for
you
bunch
Ursa.
of
didn't, you didn't
damage
have the
to roll.
tracker up.
Oh, it's okay. Give me just 1 second here. I gotta highlight quite a few enemies. I don't have the tracker up, so I'm gonna have you guys re-roll this.
I'm okay with re-rolling that.
Damn it! I actually rolled good
Imagine.
for once.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind going
Since
later.
the spell didn't actually block anything, I made like all the enemies at least invisible at first, just so you wouldn't automatically see them without the darkness. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had to go through and make them visible once again.
Well, it stunk of ambush, so I wanted to dispel it.
Do that or like daylight. So I liked using that first.
I have to say, I did actually figure out how to finally homebrew that holy symbol, so it actually adds the plus to DC and spell attacks in the roll.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. Wait, hold on a second. That didn't work. Okay, maybe it did. Here, everybody roll initiative right now.
this. It was just meant to be.
What's this
10 for
doing
Balrin.
this? Okay.
9 for Earden.
Jesus, I don't want to go first. Ursa, you better roll good.
I got a 14.
$13 for Ursa. Okay. Let's see. Natri 7. I think I'm gonna have to do this manually because I'm having a hard time getting it to roll initiative for all these bad guys here. I'm just asking it to roll and it's just not doing it. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna roll these manually. I'm actually just gonna do these, I think, in groups. Okay. And who else do I have to roll for? Right here. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay. This shouldn't be a named person, I don't think, but it is for some reason. That's alright though. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the enemies. Great. Okay, my turn is first. We're gonna start round 1. I'm just gonna roll without an initiative tracker because, or a combat tracker, excuse me. Let me just end that. Just try not to move your tokens when it's not your turn. Alright, so this first Drow, that's gonna take their turn. Okay, here we go. So they're gonna cast Guardian of Faith. Actually, first they're going to do some movement. And then they're gonna cast Guardian of Faith. Alright, so that's a new spell template effect. Alright, next turn. Looks like it is going to be me again. You guys dispel this, and you can obviously see that, well, maybe some of you can't see this, that depends on your vision, but there's some Drow warriors across from you. You're going to begin hurling some bolts towards you. So this one's going to be towards who's in the front the most. Say this first one's Ursa, 23 to hit Ursa. We know that hits Ursa. It'll be 4 piercing damage. And then can I have Ursa roll a DC 13 Constitution saving roll?
Yes, you can. Constitution +6, I believe. 11.
Edmund, I'm taking you out of that water. Right, 11. You are poisoned for 1 hour. Whoops, you're not invisible, you're poisoned. Alright, the next one, we'll go ahead and fire at Edmund, since Edmund's right there. I believe this one's gonna miss, though. Yeah, 9. That is definitely a miss. Oh, what's the range on these weapons here? Okay, that's not great. What they're gonna do instead then is move up a bit. So you see these other drow run onto the bridge. Alright. After that is another style of enemies' turns. Oh, I'm sorry too. I'm doing private rolls on my attacks. I didn't want to do that. I want you guys to be able to actually see those. This one I don't want you to see. Okay. There's the last one. Alright, next is going to be another drow. And then after this one, it'll finally be one of your turns. It'll be Ursa. It looks like I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, that is another darkness. Alright, it is Ursa's turn.
All right.
What you see is what you get on the map. You can hear enemies moving across from you, but you're not sure exactly where they are. Now you do know there's 2 drow here within this darkness spell, so you could attack them, but you would do that at disadvantage because now you can't actually see them anymore.
I'd be attacking at disadvantage anyway because I'm poisoned, right?
It's 50 feet to get to the closest one.
50 feet.
This running water that you see here looks crystal clear, and you're not sure exactly how deep it is.
So difficult terrain.
Can we do perception to gauge that on our turns, or
You may try to do that if you intend to, yeah, like look at the water and try to figure out, okay, how deep is this water actually? I don't know if you guys have ever seen the crystal clear water that sometimes pools in caves, but sometimes it's absolutely impossible to tell how deep they are at a glance
Yeah.
because of just
And that
the
would
way
be
the rocks look and shit underneath.
the blue and purple spots on the
Sorry.
map. What is that?
Here, all this stuff in between is water. I think
Okay.
because you guys are having dark vision is why we're having a hard time determining it, but it does look different. Like it almost just looks gray on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, like this is a rock that's not in water, this is a rock that's not in water. The purple blue stuff that's glowing, that's just different aura of the Underdark that's glowing.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I got something that can make this work out for us. There we go. So now you are going to see the blue of the water. Throw some lights on it.
There we go.
There we go. That'll make it a little bit easier for you guys to determine what's water and what's not.
Okay. So if I head to the right, I'd be avoiding the large pool of water then.
Yeah, you'd just be standing on some plants. And I keep mistakenly calling this water. It might be water, but I'm going to call this liquid.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna lay on hands and just cure myself of this poison.
Okay, 5 points of lay on hands alleviates the poison effect.
Yep. And then I'm going to rage and use however much movement I need to cross. I'll go east first and then go north. So when I rage, I get half my movement speed automatically without using my movement speed. So that'd be 25 feet. And then I have 55 feet of regular movement. So that's 80 feet of movement. I want
Okay.
to
Are you
get as
able to
close
move
to
on the
the.
map or no?
I am not. Frankie is
Okay,
in control of my
gotcha.
character.
That was
All right,
30.
so that's about
um,
30 feet there.
That's 30 feet.
I don't know
And
what
then
your
we're
jumping distance is, but it's 8 foot to that rock.
okay. What are the jumping rules? Damn it! I always forget these because no one ever uses them.
It's strength plus. Is it 3?
It matters if you're running or not, but we can say you had a running start to this.
I think I'm fine. My
Jumping,
strength
there's
score is a
strength.
27.
If you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So yeah, apparently you can long jump 27 feet.
That's insane.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump.
Yeah, you can make
Okay.
it there.
Okay. So then I'll make it there, and then
Okay.
I've already raged. I've already
Like
laid
you
on
make it
hands.
there, and your toes touch the other shore, and as soon as you gain your balance, you actually feel yourself physically bump into a drow in front of you, so you know one's right there.
Well, that's gonna be the end of my turn then.
Okay. After Ursa, we are gonna have, looks like Edmund is next.
All right, I am going to. Well, here. And
Okay.
I am going to. Now, can I hold my action to toll the dead the next time I can see somebody that's been injured? Because I can't see any of them. And
Sure.
I can't make the jump.
Yeah, sure thing, we can do that.
Okay, but can I also do a perception check as well, or is that too much in one?
Yeah. So it's going to be a perception test DC 17 as you stare down into this crystal clear liquid.
So I'll guidance. So 4 on top.
Wow.
Oh,
Doesn't matter what you roll because you can't roll less than 1. So yeah, as you steer down into this pool, There are some areas that look like they have like ledges and stuff and aren't as deep as others, but even the most shallow ledge you can see, which maybe would be about like here, it looks like that itself is about 8 feet deep. As you're looking into some of the lower portions where it's like darker blue, like down here, you're guessing it could be 20, 25 feet deep.
Okay, so definitely have to swim. All right. Okay, that's my action movement, and I don't have a bonus right now, so good.
All right. Let me go back to public roll 2. And after Edmund is going to be Alrin.
Okay. Balrin. And get right up to the edge here with his movement. I'm not moving. So Balrin gets right up to the edge there with his 25 feet. And I moved Earden too. I'm not sure why.
You might have them both selected, but I'll just go ahead and move Irden back.
Yeah, so she's drowning. And Balrin looks at his heavy ass armor, looks down at the water, and goes, "Oh no, that's not going to happen." And he misty steps across because he can see this little area right here outside the darkness. And Earden's
Very
drowning
nice.
again. All right. And I can't quite get within melee, so I'm going to throw my hammer. I'm assuming at disadvantage because they're in darkness. Or
Yes,
can I even target them at all?
you can. You clocked before you jumped over that there was just a Drow warrior here just before this darkness was cast.
Okay. All right, so that's disadvantage. All right. That was weird. I'm not going to roll there.
That is
21
a
on my
miss.
first roll.
Oh, that is a hit. Excuse me. I
Oh,
saw the
hang on.
12. I was like, no, not quite.
Yeah, it's weird because I actually get plus 12, so I'm not sure how I would roll a 12 on a d20. But my first roll I'm doing on my normal thing is a 21. Second roll is a 30.
Okay, so those both hit.
Yeah. That should be 2d8 because I am throwing it. Ugh. 7, 15 bludgeoning damage.
Is that from both attacks?
No, that is just the one attack. I forgot I had two. So we'll go ahead and roll it up again. It's either a 21 or a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Your hammer hits a wall and comes back. It seems like it either missed or there wasn't anything there, but you can't tell because you can't see.
Okay. All right. That's the end of my turn now.
All right. After Balrin, I'm gonna go over to Earden.
Okay, so Irden is just going to kind of step forward enough that they're not in the water. But before that person casted darkness, I had seen like where I was going to cast daylight. So I would like to cast like in the center of his darkness, basically, was where I wanted to cast daylight.
Okay, I'm just gonna read something real quick. Okay. So that 60 feet is the area of direct sunlight from your daylight spell.
And then I'm basically just gonna kind of, I think this is a rock, so I'm just gonna try to take cover, and then that's the end of my turn.
I gotta move Ballroom back to where he was. For some reason, you both are moving each other.
If you guys, the little box selector at the top there, if before you move your token, you click away from it and drag a little box over just your token, then you'll only move your token.
Alright, that is the end of Bearden's
Got it.
turn. Hmm. I have a DC 11 Dex saving roll from Ursa and Balrin.
Can I see it coming?
Absolutely.
Yes, you're in daylight.
Okay. So I got advantage. I think I have
15 for
advantage.
Ballrin.
Okay.
For me, it's going to be a 7.
Hey, Ursa is illuminated in a pink, sparkly glow, because she has fallen under the effects of the fairy fire spell. And this Drow is gonna run over this way and further back. What kind of weapons does this guy have here? Longbow, perfect. Multi-attack, even more perfect. Ursa. This attack will not be made at advantage nor disadvantage because of the fairy fire. 19 to hit, 9 piercing damage. You don't have to save against poison because you've already done this once today.
Okay.
Wait, that draw, try that at, or no, that was a dex save, right? For Fairy Fire?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
that
you said
is an
disadvantage.
automatic miss right there. That Drow is going to drop down and move over here. Okay, next one. Alright, he'll squeeze in next to his homeboy there. Gonna go ahead and try to attack Ursa. This will be an attack at disadvantage. Okay, 12 to hit if it hits 8 damage. I doubt it.
I think. No, that's exactly my armor class. I was going to say, I think my armor class is 13. How much damage was it?
8.
8. Okay. So
Let's see, this guy's got 30 feet to move. Oh, hey. Who's that guy over there? Balrin. 100 feet away. Longbow can make that shot. And here comes 2 attacks at disadvantage. Boy, these walls are just being a pain in the ass. 14 misses, and 1 more coming your way. And that's going to be a miss. I see a 4 on one of those dice. That's going to
Never
end out
worried.
my turn. And it is now Nadri.
All right, Nadri's going to move 15 feet up to the water. wild shape into a giant crocodile.
Ooh, find one.
Now I take that 15 off the crocodile's 50 swim speed, right? Since I already moved it.
Yep.
Should give me
Oops. Actors. There we are.
35 more.
Okay, not a crocodile in this module, so let me go to the SRD content. Certainly, we're gonna have a crocodile here. And you said it's the giant variety of crocodile?
Yes. So where I am is where I'd end up.
All right. May I have you please roll a DC 12 Constitution saving roll?
That's a fail.
Ooh. All right. As you begin swimming in the water, you can feel it start to hiss against your skin, and it deals 6 acid damage.
No big deal.
Let's see. I don't think the crocodile. Nope, they don't have any immunities or resistances.
No.
So, 6 off of 85 ain't nothing.
I will use my telepathy to tell Edmund, Balrin, Ursa, and Irden, though, that. Ouch. Not water.
So yeah, he lets you all know that this is water that at the very least is acidic, or it's just straight up acid.
That ends my turn?
And is that all right? Cool. And back to the top of the order then. I'm gonna read a couple things real quick. Oh shit, what the hell is the range on that? $60 feet, huh? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just measuring some things out, trying to make sure I can make the most effect of this spell as possible. All right, fantastic. May I have a DC 12 Dex saving roll from Balrin, Adri, and Ursa?
8. I gotta get some new dice.
9.
15.
9.
I've got a
Okay.
-1, guys.
The 15 makes it, so everybody that failed takes 15 radiant damage and 13 fire damage. Everybody that passed, Nadri, can take 8 radiant damage and 7 fire damage. So you guys all are hit with a flame strike. Intense level 5 spell. Maybe it's level 4, I don't remember. But it's definitely not fun, and that Drow is very pleased with what has just happened. Alright, now it's time for... Whoops, I don't need that template there. Now it's time for some of these Drow warriors to begin taking their turns. So, of course, Ursa. Whoops, that's just a giant crocodile. Here we go. Ursa, this attack will go against you. It will be at neither advantage nor disadvantage because you have the fairy fire. Alright, 12 for 7 piercing damage.
Ouch. I'm taking some damage tonight.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna need Earden to make a DC 11 Dexterity saving roll.
Seven.
All right, Earden also is under the effect of fairy fire.
Right. Or wait, actually, I have.
Oops.
No, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I'm glittery.
And you are also glittery and pink. Alright, let's see. From here, man, these guys really, they don't see a whole lot from here, so they're gonna have to kind of get closer. Alright, so Earden, you see one drow pop up right next to you, and he begins shouting to the others like, "She's over here! Hurry, come on!" And you hear more drow running towards you. Okay. Taking another group of drow turns. They're doing something very secretive. You guys aren't aware of at the moment. Hot damn. Alright. Another group of drow begin to take their turn. Okay. This drow casts a spell on this drow and then runs away. What is this
Copy
one
in my
gonna
stuff.
do? Okay, let's try this.
Like they owe me money and stuff now.
Alrin, DC 11 Wisdom saving roll.
15.
Ah, okay. This drow cleric tries to hit you with the hold person, but you're able to resist, and they are also going to try to get behind some cover. So, it is now your turn to unleash holy hell on these drow.
Absolutely. There's one right next to me, right? I can barely
Yeah,
see
there's
him.
actually two of them immediately to your north, and then one to like your northwest, but they're both within
Okay.
5-foot melee range.
Okay. So let's start swinging on whichever one's the closest. Oh, thank you for zooming in.
All right, so that'll be
Um,
the drow warrior to your north.
Yep. Rex attack, 11 master for a total of 16.
That is a hit.
All right. Let's see how
Sorry about
much
the
this damage
squeaking. I'm
does
letting the
before I
dog in
smite.
the back door real quick. I'm still here for you though. Go
Good.
ahead and keep proceeding as normal. I got it all in my mind.
I don't want to smite yet, so I'm just gonna. There we go. 35.
Okay, you exceeded the guy's hit points by almost 20. So yeah, you obliterate. Actually, you did exceed it by more than 20. So you've obliterated that warrior.
Great. Glad I didn't smite. Second attack on the next guy. Crit.
Oh wow! All right, roll it up.
So 21 plus 12 is 33. $39 damage.
All right, he is immediately bloodied. It is a he. This is a male drow. Warrior or guard or something of some type.
I'm
And
gonna use my bonus action
Oops.
attack from Great Weapon Master on this guy.
all right,
You said he's bloody?
going in for. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Your hammer hit him in the chest, and when he coughed, some blood came out.
18.
That is also a hit.
24 damage.
Okay. And that is another kill for Ursa. You didn't
Sweet.
stand a chance. And now the path is clear ahead of you. From where you stand, what can you see here? I'm having a hard time selecting your token because the crocodile's in my way. It looks like the closest enemy that Ursa can actually see is about 55 feet away, but that also includes about a 10 or so foot climb.
Okay. I've got exactly 55 feet of movement speed.
So let's say this. If you ran up to the rock there, it's 35. Do you have a climb speed?
I do not have a climb speed.
Okay,
Or
so you can climb.
I don't think so. No, I don't have a climb speed.
Alright, so if you were to use your full movement to get there, you'd be like just about 10 feet away from the drow. You want to do that?
I'm sorry, what?
If you use your full movement, including the climb, you'd be about 10 feet away from the drow. Would you like to do that?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright, you pull yourself up on the rocks and take about 2 steps before you've reached your max movement. So now you can use your action if you'd like.
Oh no, I just killed 2 people. I don't have
Oh
an
yeah, that's
action.
right. I'm sorry. I'm nuts. I'm nuts. I'm trying to give you more than you got. Alright. If that's the end, then it'll go over to Edmund.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, Edmund. Your turn,
Hey,
Scott.
Scott, you're muted.
We'll forge ahead for the time being and circle back around. Ulrin, you are next.
Said something about pulling the dead of the first drow that got hurt as a hold action. I don't know when that was.
I already killed the 2.
First drow that they can see. Yeah, that's
Never
right.
mind.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about the held action. I always forget about those. Boy, oh boy.
All right.
All right, well,
Balrin's up.
we'll come
then.
back. Yep, Balrin's up.
All right. Not a ton I can do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a dash action. And I can get to right about there. Just and then kind of
Hello,
peek around the
Balrin.
rock and go. Yeah, kind of peek around the rock. Go, what's up, guys?
What's up? Let me move Nadri back to where they were also. There we are.
All right, is that working? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We got
okay.
you now.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I did miss your held action. Apologies.
You're fine.
But it is your turn.
So with the held action, can I really see anything?
There were two
anyway?
Drow that were right here that you would have been able to see after Irden cast Daylight, but I just completely forgot about your held
Oh,
action.
that's
I'm
fine.
sorry. And
Are
now
they dead?
Ursa's killed them both.
Oh yeah,
They
okay.
are, yeah. Ursa's killed them.
Pointless. No. Thanks, Ursa. Great. I will. Man.
I don't know if you were here for it too, Scott. Nadri did communicate to you all mentally that the water is acidic and could
Yeah,
burn your skin if you were to touch it. Okay.
Yeah, my issue is I can't make even jumping. I can't make the cross.
You could go around the long way, which would be going back this way and taking that bridge across.
Oh, where's the bridge? Oh, I missed the bridge. Oh, I'm taking the bridge.
Kind of where I'm pinging on the map, there's a bridge up there,
I see.
yeah. But
Oh,
you'd
I
have to
did.
go around back,
Yeah,
kind of
then
where Irden is, and
that's
around
fine.
that rock. Which
Plus some Drow are
you
charging
can hear some
down
Drow
Irden.
running towards you guys from that way. Yep.
Well, that's that's all I can do. So I'll
You
head
can
toward the
dash.
bridge. And yep.
All right.
Dash. Yep.
Damn, Irden, he really said, I'm just going to the bridge. Screw helping you.
Hey, bud, what's
where is
going on?
she? Where's Irden?
She's behind this rock over here, and she's even glittering and glowing with fairy fire.
Oh Jesus! I'm also blind.
And you still ran
apparently.
past her.
I'm still apparently
It's okay.
blind.
No, it's all right. Edmund knows what side his bread's buttered on and everything.
It's all right. It
He's
gives
like,
him
"I
a,
don't need Irden."
it gives him a head start to get out of my spell.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
she's just gonna chaos bolt. This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's not much I can do. So I guess that's my turn. 'Cause I dashed.
Well, then we're gonna switch it back to Irden. Your turn.
Damn it. Is there any way in any spot in this cave that I can cast Dawn and I don't hit anybody friendly?
Not at the moment.
Hold on, I gotta hit that spell real quick. Dawn 5e, and let's see what it does.
It's 30
Because I
radius,
just don't
40
recall.
foot high.
Oh, yeah. So let's see, 30-foot radius is gonna be something that looks kind of like that. That's about a 30-foot radius. I mean, you could do it right here. Get like 4 of these guys. You could kind of do it over here and have less risk to Edmund. Is it gonna stay there?
No, I hadn't planned on it, but when I cast the spell,
It's
each
concentration for a
creature,
minute, so it does stay there.
yeah, but I can
Yeah.
move it, and so my plan was originally to cast it for the people who are trying to come, hurt me, and then move it around to like help but not ender. And so, but the problem is when I start the spell, everybody in that radius takes a Constitution save. And even if they save, they take half of 4d10 radiant damage.
So, and let's see, how far do you get to cast this? 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep.
Yeah, so not terribly far. So even where I have it right now, actually might be more than 60 feet. Get out of here. Oh, it's just about 60 feet where I've got it right now. It's like 54.
And then Edmund's out of that one.
Yeah, so you could put it like anywhere from here all the way to approximately like here. And hit
I'd like to
enemies
get
and
the
not hit
3.
any of your allies.
Yeah, I'd like to get the 3 that are coming like at me right now, and then I'll just keep moving it around.
Okay, well, if I place it right here, I can get 4 of them,
Nice.
including the ones
Yep.
that are coming at you.
Nice.
Okay. What is your spell save DC?
It is 16.
Oh. These guys are, in a word, fucked.
Nice.
See
Oh,
here.
only 18
What was it? Constitution?
radiant damage.
So we got the first fail. Oh, I don't want this to be a private roll. Public. So the first one was a 5. Second one you can see is a 4. And then we've got a
Yes,
9
chill.
and the last one. 3. So all 4 failed, and what was the damage total?
18.
18 radiant damage. Okay.
And then
So
I'm
that
just gonna
is
kind of
1, 2,
get
3,
behind my.
4 dead drow, and you are no longer under the effect of fairy fire.
Wow.
Yay!
He's,
Ooh. Then I'm just gonna kind of move up to it so I can just keep moving it far away from me. But that's my turn.
that's not fair. I gotta kill them one at a time.
Yeah, but there was a high level spell investment in that one. Let me tell you. Alright, so I get to take a drow turn now. Alrin, DC 11, Dexterity saving roll, please.
That is a 5.
Alright, Balrin is glowing from fairy fire. And this drow, knowing that that's probably not going to sit well with Balrin, is going to try to get himself some distance. This one, however, is going to step just to the edge of the sunlight. Oh, you know what? He cannot see Balrin there, so he's going to actually back up a bit. There's Balrin. He's going to make 2 attacks, neither at advantage nor disadvantage, because Balrin has the fairy fire. 22 to hit Balrin for 11 if it hits.
Yep.
Okay, the 15 misses. Can I have Balrin
Can
please
I
make a DC
silvery
13 con saving
barbs
roll?
that 22, please?
Oh, yeah, yes you can. Yes you can. Can you do that as an animal?
Fuck. No, I cannot cast spells. I forgot I was a crocodile.
Okay, so then you cannot silvery barbs.
Damn it.
DC 13 con saving roll, Balrin.
Sorry, Balrin.
Right? Ah, 9. This is not going well.
Oh, poisoned for 1 hour.
Oh. Alright.
That's not good. And then the last one is going to just come out enough to see Balrin. Yes, he can. Alright, another 2 attacks towards Balrin. Same thing, neither at advantage nor disadvantage because of the fairy fire. 21 to hit on the first one.
That's a
The second one is
miss.
an automatic miss on a natural 1. We all know a natural 1 never hits. Alright, and then they're going to duck back behind. Natry, it is your turn to wreck it.
All right. Well, everybody gets further and further away. So bonus action, I'm dropping my wild shape. I'm going to move 40 feet to be up here by my BFF. Oh, I hit a wall.
This rock is probably blocking you. You got to walk around it.
So there's 25. Oh, my goodness.
Walk around.
20. Now what am I? Oh, because I'm colliding with his token. Okay, I have no idea what I'm hitting now.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
That's when the DM just got to take over sometimes for a moment.
I can see
Well, this spiritual
3.
guardian's doing diddly over here.
I can see 3 enemies. So that means I need to cast. Well, I was going to cast that, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to cast Restoration on... No, you can lay on hands yourself for the poison, can't you?
Oh, I can lay hands all over
He
myself.
could, yeah.
Okay, we had to take it there. So instead, let me go up here. And this one was the one that cast the spell?
Aim strike on you? Yes.
Oh, didn't they have one they were concentrating on? It looked like they buffed a friend.
Yep, it's this spiritual guardian right here, which has not come into play yet.
Oh, I thought
'Cause
it
none of you guys
cast a
took the
spell
goddamn
on a
bridge.
friend who then ran.
No, that was a different drow that cast a spell onto this one,
Was it?
then ran.
Was it this one?
It might have been. If your memory serves correctly, it was.
Okay, that's 53 feet. That whole silvery barbs thing threw me for a loop. I'm just gonna cast Blight on this one right in front of me and Balrin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Fifth level. So a DC 16 con save.
Oh. Wicked, wicked. They're gonna need to roll high. 9.
That is 54 necrotic.
Okay, so much like Cook, you exceeded their hit point maximum by over 20 points, and they just wither away to like a husk of themselves and fall to the floor. Not a drop of moisture left in that body.
Who poisoned my best friend, damn it? And that ends my turn.
They're gonna need some Jurgens after that. Alright. Ursa. Is the drow in front of you's turn? And you're just too damn close for comfort. I don't know why it's rolling dice. This is Dimension Mother Effin' Door. There are no dice to be rolled on this.
I think the dice are for if they show up like next to something, that thing takes damage.
Ah, got it, okay.
Or they take damage or something. I'd have to go back, look at this spell.
Alright. That is their turn. Ooh, boy. Those guys just saw their homies get cooked, so they're gonna retreat quickly.
Out of the frying pan,
Quickly as they can.
boys.
Yeah, well, you know,
I gotta run
they're not
even
gonna stick around
further.
for that thing.
Don't make me run more.
I don't think there's any more of them around. And you see a drow that you hadn't noticed before start running his ass off. Also trying to escape this. Ooh. I got drow running into sunlight.
yelling in the background, like, I'm coming for you. Paint me in fucking fairy fire, first level. So
You're not
basic.
covered in that anymore, also, but hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. But I'm still mad about it. Like,
Oh, I can imagine.
Didn't see anyway.
They'd use your own tactics against you. All right, not too bad.
grade school. How
Do I
juvenile.
have any clerics left? Yes, I certainly do have a cleric left. Look, I need you to please make a DC 11 Wisdom saving roll.
I don't think I'm very good at those.
This drow is hoping that you're not.
DC 11. Which
Wisdom,
die
yep.
I'm gonna use? Jesus. My die been failing me all night. I got a 2 for a total of 3.
Okay, you are
Damn.
stuck in a hold person. And they're gonna back up. Ursa, your turn. You can't do anything on your turn because you're stuck in hold person, but at the end of your turn, you can make another DC 11 Wisdom saving roll to try to break this spell.
14.
Worked like a charm. All right. So you did lose your turn completely, but on your next turn, you're good to go again.
Yeah, I also lost my rage. Well, I don't.
Ooh.
Wait, no. I don't. I've been hit, right?
I don't
What's the
remember the
last thing
last
that hit
time,
me?
to be honest with you. I think maybe the Sacred
It might have
Flame.
been a turn ago. So yeah, I lost my rage.
Yeah, I don't think you were hit that turn.
I don't either.
Yeah, no.
Man, DM's playing
Oh.
dirty today. All right, Edmund, your turn.
Where is Ursa? Can I go slap her?
Ursa's kind of far away from you, and one thing
Yeah,
I
I
will
know.
say is this orange circle right here, don't touch it. Like, you can feel the heat coming off
Oh
it
no, I'm
as
not.
it's right
I'm
there
going
from you.
right
So,
around it.
I would say, you know it's dawn, so you definitely cannot touch that.
No,
Not gonna make it there. There's a wall blocking you right here. The bridge itself. It's got about a 9-foot high wall that obscures the vision on the bridge. Okay.
So this is a wall up to the bridge.
Yeah, and let's see, I can tell you exactly where the wall ends. Right
If he
here. I
doesn't
took it
end
right to
his
the actual end of
turn,
the picture.
if he doesn't end his turn in dawn,
Yeah.
take it
Okay,
back.
yeah, you can move through it. You can move through it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
So my bad.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to. Can you ping where? Okay, so I can
The
move
wall
there.
ends here.
All right.
Might need to go a little bit further into the cylinder. Like I said, as long as you don't end your turn in here, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my token, but it's not moving. Just move. You can just move it. It's fine.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna come up to the end of that bridge. Is it right?
7.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much your max move. And then
Yep.
you want to do an action, dash?
Are any of these drow injured?
None that you can see. It looks like they're all fresh.
All right. I'll still toll the dead.
Which one? The one more to the north or more to the south?
More to the south. Just pick one.
Daylight's a concentration spell too, isn't it? So wouldn't that drop with dawn?
No,
no,
daylight.
it's not.
So if
Daylight
you,
is 1 hour, no concentration.
Yeah.
Trust me, that was
Oh,
the
that's
first thing I
badass.
checked. Because I was like, shit, I will get the fuck rid of this disadvantage. No,
So that's a
you're
DC
outsmarted me.
19.
And this was wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's pretty much max range, so
Nope, that's a fail.
I'll take it. All right, 13.
Ooh. Well, guess what? 13 is just enough to get the job done.
All right. That's
Ooh.
5.
Balrin, it's up to you.
Look, I killed one.
Good job, Edmund. All right, Balrin's just kind
I
of
think
moving around
everybody's
the
got a
corner
kill so
here.
far.
And just don't see anybody over here. So I can get to right about there. And then I'm just going to use my action to do 5 lay on hands to get rid of my poison.
Right, Balrin uses his divine power to rid himself of the cursed poison. Anything else for Balrin?
No, sir.
Bearden, it is your turn.
So on my thing, I'm basically. Oh, let's see.
How far can you move this thing? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Up to 60 feet is a bonus action. Wow.
Yeah. Can I put it on the other side of Edmund? Like, because he went his distance, and then basically I'm gonna put Dawn on the other side of him, so it gets out in between him and like that bunch
Yeah, this
without
is
hitting
60
anybody.
feet here. So it won't actually hit any of the enemies right now, but here it is. You happy with this position?
Yep. And then it's my bonus action for moving it. So then I'm going to
Look at all these spells in this area. My goodness.
move up 30 feet. So the map will let me see stuff. Anybody? Oh, I don't want to move. Dang it. All right, wrong button. Yeah. Okay, so the one that's like 40, the one right there, on the other side of the bridge. I'd like to cast Ray of Frost.
Which
That
one are you
is-
targeting? Because from your token, I can't see anything.
Oh, there was. Oh, it's measuring again. Deep breath. There we go. Oh, okay. So, nope. I'm just gonna sit there and concentrate then. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright. End of Earden's turn.
Meanwhile, Edmund's thinking, I just got around and dodged that shit. And then she puts it right in front of me. Damn
And then
it.
she puts it right there. It's like, what in the hell? Balrin!
It's the
These
it's the
attacks
A
are
rules
heading
all
your
over
way.
again. Come on,
It
bring
is.
them on.
We got
24
it.
to hit
But
Balrin.
at least this time
And a
you're on the
7.
right
That's
side
a
of
miss.
it. I mean, Edmund's not, but
The
So
24
Balrin,
does hit, but I do actually finally remembered. I do have the Cloak of Displacement, so they do have disadvantage on their attacks against me.
they would still have disadvantage because you're in the Dawn spell in the bright portion of it, which would force them disadvantage, but because you also have the Fairy Fire on, it's an instance where there's advantage and disadvantage, so it's just all going to cancel out.
Okay, gotcha.
However,
20.
this attack is gonna miss, and then
Okay.
this the 24 hit for 11. The next 3, I think, attacks are gonna miss. Yeah, 19's gonna miss you. And this guy's gonna pop back in here, and then I've got one more that can go. Well, either you or Ursa. He's gonna take his chances trying to hit you. You're closer to him.
Yeah.
Alright, well, first one's a miss, and we'll go for one more. Wow. Alrin. Just being a badass as usual.
He's not feeling super badass.
Alright, Nadri.
All right, bonus action, wings out. I'm gonna fly 40 feet. I'd like to end up here. They won't let me because of the wall. So
Okay, so you're already flying. Okay, I got you covered on the movement. Here you are.
Actually, that was a bit further than I planned. I can't see anybody from up here. That seems weird. They just ran this way.
So I made some terrain walls, but unfortunately the terrain walls extend all the way up. So let me just do this real quick. Give me a moment. So how about now? See anything?
I can see one person.
That might just be the limit of your vision.
No, I can see him now that he deleted those next walls. I see 3
Okay.
now. So there's 3 of them there.
So these terrain walls didn't work. I'll have to remember that for next time.
Okay. We are going to fuck it. Let's cloud kill right in the center of them. It's 20-foot radius.
Damn.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for placing that. Appreciate that. All right.
That's a DC.
Is this one they have to make us save immediately?
Yes, DC 16 con.
Okay. And we got one more coming in right now. Okay, so we have 1 success, 2 failed.
Oh, hell yeah. 37 poison?
Uh, 19. Okay.
Okay, yeah. If they end their turn in there, they'll make the con save again. And then it moves 10 feet away from me every round. So, that's it for my turn. So 37. If they passed, it's half.
Applying that right now. The cleric has died. And she lost her concentration. Okay. It's the end of Nadri?
Yep.
Turn? Okay.
So is that guardian still there? Or is that not concentration?
It's concentration and it's still there.
All right.
Damage
Does it take damage? No.
from the daylight or the dawn spell?
Nope. It
Or
does
it's
not.
just the okay.
Okay, however, now the Guardian does indeed disappear. Alright. Next on the list. There is actually one of these guys remaining. And he's booking. Hmm. It's gonna be a dash. Ooh, all right. Does anybody have a passive perception of 26 or higher?
Jesus.
No, even with
I don't know.
observant, it's a 20.
I'm asking
If you-
because I knew Nadri's was very high. I wasn't
If you
even trying to
divide
be
it
like a
by
dickhead
2,
DM.
I'm still low.
Trees, I think, is a little higher.
Edmund and Bearden, what are each of your passive perceptions?
19.
14.
Okay. New one. Well, you're both high enough then. There's a drow climbing up on these rocks over here. You hear the sound of rocks tumbling, and it sounds different than the pattern of the waterfall. And as you look up, you see this drow almost flip as he gets himself into position. And he is going to try to fire a shot at Edmund.
I'm gonna
But
look
go
over
ahead.
here and say, "Ooh, fresh meat."
He's got to make his shot with disadvantage because he's got a hand crossbow and Edmund's a bit far away. However, he still did roll a 22 to hit.
Dang.
No, not hit.
How far away from? Oh, okay, good.
Ooh, good thing for you that didn't hit. That would have been a lot of damage. Curses as he begins reloading the hand crossbow.
I think I'm getting close to Balrin AC.
Actually, you might be. If a 22 doesn't hit, you have surpassed Balrin's AC.
I don't know what Ethlin is. I have a decent AC.
Ethlyn's a monk. He ain't got shit for.
Oh, not Candrex. I don't know. Whichever one is the fighter. I don't remember.
I'm
Ethel's
gonna cross
practically
the
naked.
clerics off the list because you guys have killed all the clerics, so now it's Ursa's turn.
Let's go kill some stuff. All right. Where?
I gotta look. I think if you run
Well-
into that cloud kill, you gotta make the save.
You might want to
Yeah,
double
that's
check
what I was
that.
thinking.
Yeah. If you enter that, you gotta make the con save, and you'll take half the damage.
What's the total damage die on it?
I cast it at 5th level, so 5d8.
And you dealt 30 some odd damage?
37.
Okay.
It was a really good roll.
Damn sure was. I can run in, kill, run out. Or I can run in, hit some things, and run out, I should say. I don't know if it's gonna kill him. But
You can see an enemy right here. A little bit to your southeast if you don't want to go into a cloud kill. I don't know how far they are away from you.
I was
Let's
wrong. I
see.
cast it at 6th level.
55 feet.
they are exactly 55 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to go down, but now that you're going down, you don't have to worry about a climb speed when you go down.
That's true.
Hell, with a 27 strength, you could just jump straight out.
I'm just trying to think about what my next move would be after that. I think Nadri's got the two up top covered, so I'm gonna go try to climb down and or jump down and get that guy.
All right, there you are.
All right. Let's use a different set of dice. First attack, a 1 and a 4. I think that's gonna miss. So maybe not the new dice.
Ooh, wow. And
Ursa with the whiff.
Ursa's just having a tough time with the
Yeah.
dice tonight.
There we go. 23. I think that hits.
Oh, well, now that's a hit. Yes, it is. Let's roll up that damage.
Has this person been hit yet?
Yet.
Okay. Let's smite. Fuck this. Ursa's getting
You look
frustrated.
like the same
whole
warrior you
person-
fought earlier that you said you were glad you didn't smite on.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't smite then. Let's just kill him dead. 21, 34 damage.
Another kill for Ursa.
And they're the two. I'm just trying to think about what would help kill them. The two that are in the cloud kill, I can't see them because I'm 10 foot down, right?
And also the cloud kill obscures the vision, but what you can see is you have an
Oh,
enemy
yeah.
here and another one here.
Okay. So what's the distance between me and the one that you just pinged?
58 feet.
58 feet. Okay, so long range is 60 feet. I think I'm gonna throw my hammer and try to stun that guy.
All right, roll your attack.
All right. This will not be Great Weapon Master, so plus 13 hit. 23.
That is a hit.
So it still takes the damage. Minus 10, so 11, 19 damage, and it has to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Wow, pass.
Damn. Well, they can't use the hammer, so I'm not worried. That's the end of my turn.
Just a quick clarification. I was wrong. It's if they start their turn in the cloud. So those two will have to remake the save.
Okay. So let's see. After Ursa, it is Edmund.
Yeah, so this one that appeared, does he look like a caster type, fighter type, roguish?
Yeah, roguish.
Okay.
Assassin type.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up just to block their passage in Irden. I assume
Okay,
that's kind
and
of a
from
rock.
this vantage, they're on a ledge. That's, well, how far away is that from you? Oh, about 19, 20 feet away from you. The ledge is just maybe a couple of feet higher than you are.
Yeah, if they come by me, I'll be able to maybe try to go by me. That's
Are you
then I'm
gonna
gonna guide.
dodge, hold an action? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna guiding bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt. Okay, pull it up.
Six.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. Nice one.
So 15.
Damn.
And then
All right. Yeah, bolt
advance.
of radiant energy streaks out from Edmund's hand and dashes against the chest of the Drow assassin and leaves them a slight glow. Next attack at them is made with advantage.
Hey, you can hit people with that spell.
I once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you as in other people, because I can't hit people with that spell
No,
very
it's
well.
usually it feels like it's 1 out of 5 times it actually.
I agree. I try to only use it if I know I'm gonna get advantage or something like that.
Yeah.
It is a good spell. It just, man, I feel like I never hit with the dang thing.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense because it's the same attack as any other spell with attack, but whatever. So that's
I
my
know,
turn.
right?
So
Yeah, good turn. All right, Balrin. Ooh, you know what, too? Let me do something really quick. Ah, okay. Balrin is still glowing.
Oh yeah, I am. All right. Balrin comes down here about. There's about 25 feet. Let's see. So what's the distance? I'll throw my hammer at the guy just down to the southeast of me.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All that 12, 20 bludgeoning damage.
20. Wow. All right. Yeah, the hammer hits them in the back as they're trying to run from you.
All right. And then once the hammer returns to my hand, I'll throw it at him again.
All right. Roll
26
another.
to hit.
Yep, hits again.
Ooh, even better that time. 22 bludgeoning damage.
All right, and that drow is definitely bloodied from that hit.
All right, that's my
Anything
turn.
else from Balrin? All right, cool. Earden.
All right. So trying to find me on the map. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to come 20 feet. Can I see any enemies on the other side of?
Nope. I'm clicked on your token now. You don't see any. You know that there's some there. You can hear fighting, but you can't see them.
Okay. Let's see. That's not enough. And if I just keep, let me. I don't want to get Edmund again. I'm just gonna move.
what do you mean again? Wait a minute.
Like I don't want to keep
What?
chasing you with this spell. So yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, we
move it
forgot to tell you
60
about
feet
something else from
forward.
last session too, Scott. Sorry about that.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, it's all good.
So I'm gonna move it 60 feet forward. It's a bonus action.
60 feet forward is gonna be touching Ursa.
They're about 55 feet forward.
Yep, there you go. There you
There we
go.
go. All right. That way people can move around it if they need to. So let's see. Then I can still see that guy that's up on the cliff. Cliff. So I'm going to let me do see Ray of Frost because I'm within that range. That is attack.
All right, roll it on up. See what happens.
That is 18 to attack.
18 is a hit.
You have advantage.
Oh
so
yeah, you know what too?
go
Go ahead and roll again because you did
go
make
for
that
the
attack with advantage because of
Oh, not a crit.
the guiding
Okay.
bolt.
damage.
Okay, no,
Um,
it's still a hit though.
and then the damage was 11, I believe, and then their speed is reduced by 10 feet
Okay,
until my.
as the cold ray hits them and cold washes over their body, slowing them and dealing damage. Anything else for Uden?
No, but I'll turn around and look at her and say, you could have killed it.
Ricky, what
You
is your
damage
DC
too.
con saving roll?
16. But
Okay,
I
so we
will
have one pass
silvery
and one
barbs at
fail.
19.
Do you have to be able to see them to silvery barb them?
I do. Can I not see him?
Cloud.
Oh, it just obscures. It doesn't blind. But okay. Never mind.
Okay,
I'll save
all
the
right.
spell.
No, if it.
Sure.
Here, let me really read this really quick. Cloud kill.
It says it's heavily obscured. So if you want to say I can't because I'm on dark vision, I'm no argument for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that heavily obscured. You just can't see them.
Okay, that works.
But you still get to roll the damage.
And the other one takes full. He takes half.
Yep.
It's another baller roll. 30.
Holy shit. Okay, well,
Good.
let's see here. So that puts one of them at very few hit points, and the other one also at very few hit points. Tell you what, if that one hadn't saved, my goodness. Okay, you hear them coughing and retching, and this guy's gonna run and run again. This one doesn't want to get closer to the group. Run this way. Oh, holy shit. Okay, we're just going to do 30 feet, not 100 feet, and begin running to the north also. Alright, they dashed with their turns. This one is still concentrating on the fairy fire that's affecting Balrin. And look at that, Balrin is no longer in the sunlight. Oh, a crit against Balrin.
So I do still
Alright,
have
so
the
11
cloak of displacement, though.
Ah, okay, alright. Let me just re-roll it all together. Alright, so 16 to hit Balrin. We know that's a miss.
Nope.
And then this one will be a miss too. 13. Alright. So even with the fairy fire active, the cloak of displacement obscures Balrin a bit too much for him to make an effective attack. And he's gonna try to start booking it as well. Nadri.
Okay,
Your turn.
that cloud cannot move as fast as they can run, so I'm going to drop concentration on cloud kill. And I
Okay.
will fly 40 feet forward. Cool. Now I got pretty much all of them in sight. Oh, it moved Ursa. So no, I don't.
It's okay, I got it.
But I got that one there and that one there. What do I want to do to mess up their day? I'm going to summon an invisible stalker right here.
Look and see if there's one of those in the
I
compendium.
don't know what one of their tokens would even look like.
If it's not a
Your
token
question
marker,
is
with
about to
just
be
a
answered.
token marker.
Oh man,
There it is.
That is hard to see, but it does take its turn immediately after mine. I will bonus action give Bardic Inspiration to my BFF Balrin. invisible stalker will go, and he gets 2 slam attacks on his turn against that drow.
All right. You want to make those attacks?
Yep, I can roll them up. That's a 20 to hit on the first one,
It hits.
and a crit on the second.
Whoa. Automatic hit.
So the first one will do 8. The second one does 12, 15 before the roll.
Second one's gonna kill him.
So 15 plus 12 is 27.
Yep. Now he's dead.
And it's got 50 flight speed, so it's just going to run up on that other one to the north and harry him.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
It's the end of Nadri's turn. Okay. Do we have any of these folks left? No, actually. No more warriors. Balrin, the one that you just attacked, he is going to, as a last effort, turn around and try to shoot you with his hand crossbow because screw you. And he's going to miss.
Nope. We're good.
And then holding his side and limping up, he's going to bonus action dash because he can do that and try to start getting away from you guys. All right. Adri, does your passive perception 18?
Yes, it is 20.
It is 20. Okay. So you see an assassin moving this way. Ursa, is your passive perception 18 or higher?
It is an 11.
Okay, so you don't see this attack coming. I will argue that you're in the sunlight, so I will make this neither at advantage nor disadvantage.
Silvery barbs.
Oh.
Now I can use silvery barbs.
Oh,
From a 20 to a 1. Yeah, baby. Balrin, you
oh
got advantage.
man. Oh. So now everybody can see this assassin that tried to creep up and get a killing blow on Ursa. That would have been just chef's kiss right there. That would have put some fear into you guys. But it's not the way things worked out, and now it is Ursa's turn.
Okay.
Your hammer is like here-ish.
I would like to go get my hammer. I'm nothing without it.
Alright, so that's gonna cost you about 60 feet of movement to get there.
Okay, and I'll just dash.
We'll just call it 55. We'll call it 55.
Okay.
It's close enough. And you bend
I
down and
have
pick up
my
your hammer.
There's nothing near me, I'm assuming. Well, what's near me? I can't see the map too well.
Okay, so 30 feet to your north, you have a drow that is trying to escape. About 20 feet to your northeast, you have a drow that's trying to escape. And you can't see the assassin that just attacked you. They're just out of your sight now. No, actually, sorry, because of the daylight, you would be able to see them. And they are a far
There are
away from
two
you.
closer to me that are relatively close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
perfect.
are-
I have my hammer. I am going to throw it at the one that is farthest away from me. Well, actually, you know what? How far away is he from me? You said like 30 feet.
Just about, and they're about 18 feet apart from each other.
Okay. I don't want to do this at disadvantage, so I'll throw it at the one that's 20 feet away from me.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Reckless attack, no great weapon. Just to try to stun him. Nope, it is a bad day on the dice for me, y'all. No, it's a plus 12. 13, I mean. So an 18 to hit.
18 to hit is a hit.
So for the damage, it'll be 11 plus this 23, 25 damage, and all three of us have to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. The one that you hit is dead, so they will not
Okay.
make that
That's
saving
perfect.
roll. But the one to the north has only made an 11 on their saving roll, so they are
It's
stunned, right?
stunned, and so am I.
And you are stunned by how awesome
Yep,
that move just was.
that's
Where's
it
the
in my turn.
condition there? Stunner. Alright, after Ursa is going to bring Edmund.
Alright, we're just gonna toll the dead this guy up.
Okay, so he's going to make his wisdom saving roll here. 18. Actually, I forgot to take his turn. I'm going to take his turn after your turn. He got an 18 on his.
Alright, it's a. I finally get 3d8 on this. I'm so. Oh, that's a good. 34.
34.
Damn.
Alright, well, you know what? He isn't going to take his turn after that because he's dead.
That's a good roll.
I shouldn't have forgot about him. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, and then would Edmund like to use movement?
I don't think I can clear that area, so I'll just move up to it.
Big one
Right.
is daylight. The little one is dawn.
Oh,
that
it
helps.
is.
Yeah, the smaller one is the
Yeah.
dangerous
Oh,
one.
okay,
This
so I
big
can-
one is okay. You can move into it.
Okay, well I can go 30. So
Cool.
that'll be it.
Alright. Balrin, your turn. See a stunned drow that is, what, a mere 50 feet away from you.
I like it. And yeah, and I think he was trying to run away, which Balrin can't have that. You must die. So I'm actually going to bonus action. I'm sorry, not bonus action. Use my action to dash up to melee.
Okay.
And wrong button. Hang on, I'll fix that. And I do have the charger feat,
Oh, cool.
which allows
So get to make a bonus action
me to
attack.
go melee here. Now I'm also there, so if he tries to get away from me, I can sentinel his ass. 23 to hit. Although,
It's
do I have
definitely
advantage
a
because
hit.
he's stunned?
You do have advantage
Yeah.
from silvery
Mhm.
barbs too.
And
That's
from
right.
silvery barbs. Yeah, that's right.
24, still no
It's okay. It's still a hit.
crit though.
Still
So
roll that
let's
damage
go
die.
ahead. Since he's stunned, he can't go anywhere. I'm not going to worry about a smite. That's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Look up something really quick. Really, ever so quick. Okay. And he is incapacitated. Okay. Alright. And sorry, how much damage did you say that was? 14?
14.
Okay. And this guy's now bloodied. I always hit the wrong one. Not blessed. Bloodied. Alright, anything else for Balrin?
Oh, that's it.
Earden.
So what I'd like to do is where that assassin is, I'd like to move Dawn right over them.
Okay.
And then see just
Okay, so it doesn't have to do anything now. It says when the cylinder appears and then at the end of its turn.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. the spell and then there we go. I'm going to. Yep. I'm going to, because it doesn't. It's just an automatic attack. I'm going to move up the 30 feet. And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Just at that first level. Actually, no. I'm going to go up a second.
All right. Roll up your damage.
Is that really 1d4 plus 1? Oh,
So-
that's right. It per missile. Okay, so that's 12 force damage
12
then.
damage.
I forgot that
Okay.
D&D it with 1 dice.
Apparently that's the correct way to do it. But I will say this, I don't care which way you guys do it. Whether you roll 1 or roll each d4 individually doesn't really matter to me. The damage is probably going to be about the same. In the long term. In the long
my
term. I
turn.
get like per spell it could be different, but yeah, I just don't care. Alright, this guy that Balrin has caught up to. He's not thrilled that Balrin has caught up to him, and he's like, damn, is this what it's gonna be? And damn, he's out of spells, so he can't use darkness or anything to his advantage.
Do we want to kill this last one, or do you want to torture, interrogate?
Alright, well, he's gonna try to attack you, Balrin. And he's gonna
I'm,
miss with that 8. It's pathetic.
negotiating phase anymore.
He's gonna try to run. Sentinel bonus attack.
Yeah. Yep. Let's go. 31 to hit, so I think so.
Yep, yeah, you hit. Let's just bring him right on back. The hit.
14 damage.
14. Ooh, heavy.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, man.
And
This
if
is hate to say this, how it's gonna end for you.
If he wasn't bloody
Nothing.
before, he certainly is now.
Yeah.
And Balrin,
Nothing
you are
personal.
no
Actually,
longer
it's-
glowing. He's not concentrating anymore on that spell. Oh, actually, you know what, too? That guy was supposed to be stunned, so he really shouldn't have even got that attack. My
it
bad,
was a
my
miss
bad.
anyway. No worries.
And you know what? If anything, you got the Sentinel attack out of it, so there you go.
Yeah.
Nadri.
Don't worry, man. This is totally personal.
Okay.
Don't worry, dude. You really pissed me off this time, so you're gonna get it.
He is 60 feet
made me glow.
away. He is 38 feet away. And he is 60 feet away. I'm going to upcast Hold Person to 5th level on all 3 of them. That is going to be a Wisdom 16 save.
Alright, so to the north, fail. To the southeast of you.
That's a pass.
Yeah, that's actually pass. And the last one. The one that is enraptured in the dawn.
Damn. No, that's a fail. Unless, well, I don't know.
Oh,
what
that's a
his bonus
failure.
is.
You said 16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Awesome. He is now stuck in that dawn. And then my invisible bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Ursa.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible Stalker time. He gets advantage on both attacks on that guy now.
Yes.
So first one, 15 and... So a 21
It's a hit.
and 20. And then the second one...
Also a hit.
That's automatic crits, so 15 plus the roll on the first one. So 29 on the first one, and the second one's an auto crit. So...
They're dead.
Yeah.
So, did you just turn that dump to an air?
Yep, it's an air fryer.
Oh, okay, okay. Just
Yes.
Yeah, pretty
I-
much.
We have the closet blender and the air fryer. Nice.
nice.
I can't see up in this area where my invisible stalker can see. Is there anybody else around him or?
No.
Okay, well then he'll move his 50 feet down towards that one to the southeast, even though I doubt he'll make it there before he's dead.
Oh, actually, I went the wrong direction. Excuse me. I'll just put him over there.
Yep,
Going
that
that
works.
direction.
That'll win Nadri's turn.
Nadri. Okay, and this assassin cannot move.
He is
Can you roll
paralyzed.
the damage, Irden? And he is still stuck.
That's a nice one. That's 19.
19 damage. Okay.
And yeah, that fails the save, so he's still held.
Yeah, he's still stuck. Cannot move.
Air fryer.
And bloodied.
Pleasant way
So
to
yeah,
go.
it is an air fryer because now you're starting to hear the sizzling. As his blood seeps out, it's just crackling and sizzling in the dawn. Okay. Next is Ursa.
No, it is not. I'm stunned, so that's my turn.
That's right. Alright, so Ursa can be unstunned now. Edmund.
All right. We'll see what gets me. Oops. Is this not?
You're just trying to move forward.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go. Oh, because I'm trying to move here. That's why. Just to see what I can. I'll probably have to dash.
Okay, so dash up. And you do finally see one drow here. It seems like they're just sitting still in a stupor inside of Irden's deadly dawn spell.
Yeah, I can reach them with Toll the Dead, but kind of enjoying this air fryer, so I'm just not going to do anything.
You dashed anyways, so would have had to wait till
That's
next
Oh
turn.
yeah, you're right. Yep.
It's
But-
like that's a little
It is-
dark. Like,
Alren's
Well,
turn.
burn.
well,
All right.
That's what happens when you mess with Edmund, alright?
that's the grave thing.
Yeah. So Balrin's getting pissed because he's only got one kill this entire battle, and he didn't even get to see it because he just threw his hammer into the darkness, and a guy died. So he's going after this. There will be no pulling the blows. It is straight up. He will die.
Alright, Balrin.
Well, maybe not. 16 to hit on the first swing.
That actually does hit.
I was gonna say you have
Alright.
inspiration too.
Yeah, that's true. I do. All right. Go ahead and roll.
As additional inspiration, I'm going to call it, hey, Balrin, I got 2 today.
Oh,
Nadri has that 6.
I got it's my legs are short. Leave me alone. 16 damage.
alright, well, hey, chalk up another one for Balrin there. He got him.
All right. And then
You're tied with the wizard for the cleric.
all right. I'm going to walk up to just the edge of the dawn, and I'm going to heft my hammer like, you know what? I could probably end that guy too and maybe get my count up, but we'll just let him burn. And I put my hammer back. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Irden.
I have an excuse to be dark. I don't know what's your.
The only
Hey.
enemy that any of you see left on the entire map is that lone assassin that's baking in the dawn.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame and he needs to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
He can't.
He automatically fails because he's incapacitated.
Oh no! That's
So I
so
pull out my
sad.
sunscreen. I'm gonna pull out my sunscreen and wave it around. Do you want this? You want this?
That'll be 10 damage.
An automatic 10 damage. Oh, and he's still up, but man,
God
barely,
damn it!
barely still up.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, that was my turn. I guess I'll actually move a little
Adri.
bit closer, but that was my turn.
Okay, go ahead and move. Nadri, your turn.
I am just going to point and
Move back
laugh
a little further, Alyssa.
and cast vicious mockery.
God.
And is that wisdom or charisma?
Yeah, it's a 14 wisdom save. Please. Yes. Yes. 6.
All right, and Nadri pads the kill count with one more.
It's the worst way to go. Anticlimactic, I know.
Laughing your ass off as your skin is melting off.
All right, and as you look around and catch your breath, realize there are no enemies left. It's safe to pull these templates and say you guys have survived this encounter. Congratulations. Very tough encounter, no doubt. It seems like the Drow have really stepped their game up since the last time you guys fought them in Embla. All right. How would you all like to proceed? This occurred about 4 hours into your trip.
Does anybody need, like, healing?
Oops. Don't want that.
Balrin's
template.
pretty fucked up. Balrin lost 50 hit points during that battle. But he's still good. He's not quite bloodied yet, but
Well,
that
need some healing.
I took about 45.
Have you
Well, we
guys
can
tried
just-
like flying? Like, it really helps. You just, you know,
It works for Mordella really well too, let me
you,
tell
you
you.
spread your wings and then you fly and then, you know, you can't be hit.
Balrin's like,
Impervious
thanks,
to
buddy.
damage.
I appreciate
I
that.
killed 7 drow today, Ballard. How'd you do?
Nice.
I got 2, but they definitely knew it.
I killed one by laughing at him. Beat that.
Well, I've got
To
plenty.
cast cure. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. I'm gonna twin it and cast it one on Balrin and one on Ursa. 2nd level.
All right, is that your staff or you're not using
Well,
spells?
this is just I'm using a spell slot, but I'm twinning it, so it'll get 17 for each. You had something, then you could put that on there or something.
Are you talking to me, Alyssa?
Hello?
Alyssa, who are you healing
My
there? Trying
thing
to
is
figure out.
that, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, yes. That's
Okay, I got
that was
you.
the plan. I moved my microphone too fast.
I think that heal was to Balrin and Ursa, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
and I can throw some out too. Just some. I don't mind.
I'll take it. If it's gonna be like this all the way to the city, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I'm just being conscientious of spell slots. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. I would say for me,
Well,
don't use any more spell slots. I'm still very healthy. I still have 77 hit points. I'm just down a little bit, and I still have 50 points of lay on hands I can use on myself if I need to. So
yeah.
I think the 17 points that Earden gave me has me nice and healthy. I think I'll be okay, and we can. If you need to heal us later on, you can. But I wouldn't use a spell
Yeah.
slot.
It's up to you guys. It doesn't matter.
Well, thinking about your spell slots, if we get into another fight like that, we're gonna need them for the fight. I'm above 100 HP. I'm fine.
All right. And then I've got potions too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I also have some potions.
Yeah.
Forgetting about those.
Yeah, let's loot these bodies. Let's see what they got on.
Go.
Loot these bodies. Loot these bodies.
I'm almost done with the list. I started making it while you guys were chatting, figuring that was what was coming next.
Hey, new rule. You only get to loot the ones you killed. You keep that
Oh,
loot.
look at
Then I
that.
gotta
No,
walk.
no, no. I don't think that's a. That's a.
Spirit and I gotta
no.
walk all the way back
We need to
across the
vote on
bridge.
that rule.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but Earded got 4. That's okay.
So these
No, I
7
don't think that's
are
a
mine.
good rule.
Don't know what you guys are gonna do. But...
All right, that is
4
what
and a
you all
half.
find.
And you got like 6.5. I think we both took out that one assassin together.
Oh, I still got an hour. So I look at the invisible stalker and go find some drow and kill him. Except for that one, and I point at Earded.
Thank you. I
You guys also
appreciate it.
find 5 rations on them. Yeah, they seem to be traveling pretty light for the most part, but they were set up here. They had the
Well,
darkness spells in place and
yeah.
stuff like that. And
Take a look
That
around
3
the area.
elven chain is pretty good.
I forgot something too. There we go.
Is the elven chain better than what I'm wearing? I doubt it.
Elven chain doesn't require proficiency, which is nice.
Yeah, but I got +3 studded leather on, so.
Right. No, I mean, if you're like a wizard or somebody who really doesn't get access to armor and you're not going to multi-class, it's like, well, rely on the elven chain there. But yeah, if you all check the in-game chat, of course, that is what you're able to loot off their bodies. And as I said, they're pretty light on equipment, things like that. It looks like they were just waiting here to ambush you guys pretty much, hoping that the sound of the waterfall would mask their movements and whatnot. Seemed like it worked.
Oh, is it? Is it Drow scimitar or anything special, or just they just call it that?
They disintegrate in sunlight,
Oh,
is what typically happens. More or less, we'll just say they're useless on the surface. But yeah, other than that, they're just mundane. They are what they are. If it says scimitar, it's scimitar. If it's not +1 or anything, then it's not.
gotcha. Alright. Yes, take a look around the area to see it.
Sorry to see for what?
Just to see if there's anything of like on ordinary.
You guys are looking around the area. You don't really see anything too extraordinary or out of the ordinary. There's some bones over here. That's kind of cool.
Is this a cave?
No, it's just a corner.
Okay.
There is an area to exit immediately to the east, more wide open, and then there's also an area to the north where you saw many of the drow running toward. And that is where the one drow that did dimension door towards this area. But as you look down that passage, you don't see anything for now. It's so long, you know what I mean? You just at the moment don't notice anything.
Good either way.
Sorry, either way, what?
I'm good going either way.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Guess which way is Embla?
East.
Because that's really the way we need to go to gather people. Because we're
Yeah, you want
gonna
to
hit
continue
Drow
heading
no
towards
matter
this
what.
way.
And Stoneholm knows that they're coming, or that they're like in the future coming and attacks and stuff like that. So Stoneholm's prepared. So I would think we would need to go get more allies.
Alright. So the party continues toward the eastern passage, continuing on toward Embla, and the promise of more reinforcements for the upcoming assault on Holoth, we'll say. Alright, so I think that's a good spot for us to end the session, with you guys beginning your next round of travel. And before we leave, do you guys want to do a short rest, or are you just going to keep moving?
I would definitely like a short rest because I can get wild shapes back with that, but I can't get spell slots.
Yeah,
back.
let's do a short rest.
I don't mind a short rest.
Okay, so why don't you guys all take advantage of your short rest now? The party continues moving, and as you get on the road to travel again, you feel accomplished. It was a tough fight, but you guys did what you needed to do, and hopefully you sent a message to the Drow not to mess with you guys anymore. But as you all know, you'll see Drow again sooner or later. Well, for Frankie's stream, thank you all very much for joining us. Very much
Heck
appreciate
yeah.
watching, and to you, Frankie, thank you very much for hosting. And let me just go right to you with the stars and wishes. Why don't you start us off?
Stars, this was a good combat. Higher level, it's kind of a slog always. Not a whole lot we could do, but I got 7 kills, and I got a vicious mockery kill, which is the best thing you can do as a bard. Let's see, the Dawn was really good. Just moving it around. Edmund, that was kind of funny. I'd like to check Edmund's pedometer and see how many steps he got in today. He's just having to run all over
A
the
lot.
place.
Yeah, I know, right? That was funny.
Balrin, fresh out of like being pampered, having performance issues, was kind of narratively funny. I enjoyed that. Ursa did not get to dominate the fight the way she normally does. So this was, kind of interesting to see the two lovebirds. Maybe it's affecting their battle skills. They're distracted.
Maybe.
Having the invisible assassins, I really like that mechanic that you're using, and the way you're using the enemies tactically to kind of like, hey, Erden, you're not just going to be able to hide behind rocks anymore. I really like that you're adapting to our tactics and making us have to think a different way about fights. So that's really fun, and only wishes that Mike can be here next week, and thanks for hosting.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hopefully Mike will be here next week. That'd be awesome. All right, Scott, let's go to you. How about some stars and wishes if you have any? If not, that's cool too.
Yeah. So I actually, the fight was good. What I really liked, more than probably everything was I do like the, even though I had to run around a lot, it just made it a little bit more difficult. Like not last time, but the time before with the the big pit in the middle and stuff. So I'd like the additional challenge of now I gotta, and it just emphasizes how like a lot of the other folks in this group are more mobile than I am, so it's definitely showing my lack of mobility, which is fine because it's just part of everybody has strengths and weaknesses. So I kind of like that, even though it is a little like, I'm always running behind catch up, but I still like the tactical elements of it. Yeah, that was probably the biggest thing I really liked about it. And I'll just comment that so May is coming up, and I have a wedding and graduation, so I know for a fact I will not be here the weekend of the 10th and the
Okay.
24th. And the other 2 weekends opposite those are up in the air. So if I don't show up for the May, it's not intentional. I just have a really hectic month coming up, like every weekend
Okay.
there's something on. So
Totally understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we'll talk more about it in the Discord and stuff as the
yeah,
weeks
just so
go
you know.
on. I appreciate the heads up. Actually, in the same boat as you, my sister's getting married at the end of May. So yeah, the weekend of May 24th, I probably won't be playing on that Friday. We'll probably skip that game too. Just a heads up for you guys. But I was planning on dropping that in the Discord next week. Max, Stars or Wish. Oh, sorry, were you done, Scott?
Yeah, I'm all set. Thanks.
Okay,
Good
cool.
session.
Max, Stars Wishes. Thank you, appreciate it.
The dawn was really cool. This is stars. The battle was challenging. I really like Scott said the terrain was really cool. If nothing else, it forced Balrin to burn a second level spell slot to Misty Step his way across there. So that was the terrain's definitely adding some stuff to it. The battle was challenging, and now this is the second time, maybe it was the last two battles now, where the marshals have all run off towards the main threat. And then there's other enemies that come around and try to flank the squishies in the background. So we might have to start switching up our tactics a little bit going forward. Although I think it's pretty obvious that Irden could take care of herself when she needs to. Doing the kill count as we're doing this was a lot of fun, even though Balrin was sucking at it pretty hard. So that was just a neat little addition. For wishes, yeah, Wish Mike was here. Forge was a little finicky on and off today. So as far as, just moving the map and a couple other things, not a huge hindrance or anything, just something I need to get smarter on. So, but other than that, I had a good time.
Cool. All right, Cook, how about you? Stars Wishes?
No wishes other than, for Mike to be here next week. It was a really good session. I wrote down stars for Frankie for the impromptu singing session at the beginning. That was fun. I just wrote down the words air fryer. Because that was funny as all hell, and then dying to a vicious mockery at 11th level. Usually that's a lower level kill spell, but it's awesome seeing it get a kill here. And for myself, personally, I stunned myself, was hit by a held person, and lost 45 HP while raged. So Ursa was definitely at her mental limit. As far as that fight, but as a player goes, there were a couple times where I was just too short to hit anything in melee. Had to throw a hammer. That was fun for me being forced to make those decisions. And the one thing I didn't write it down. My dice rolls tonight. I think I had like 4 that were above a 9. It was bad from this side, but it was fun to fail, I think. Because like you said, I wasn't just dominating the battlefield, running around with my new 55 feet of movement speed and just killing everything. It was actually kind of nice to be fucking up a little bit. So I had a great session. I had a fun time.
Awesome. Alyssa?
All right. So yeah, the post-it pad that came in front of his screen there for a minute, that was like my kill counter. Because I got 4 kills like right off the dot. I was like, oh wow, this is nice. So then stars go to Frankie, because I was like, that song That needs to be like our like battle cry. Or like when right before like Nedry goes like T-Rex or Triceratops or whatever, and that's the song that he needs to be singing to like initiate that or something. And then the next is like a star, also kind of like a not star. Frankie, you stole my kill. Do you feel better?
With vicious mockery.
Yes. I was like, oh, this is personal.
I was like, oh, she's gonna regret using a cantrip because I'm gonna follow it up with a cantrip.
Yes. But no, this was a great session. I do like the fact that Iden couldn't do like haste and hide. This was as soon as she got hit with fairy fire, she's like, oh, that's it. I'm done with this shit. We're gonna dawn their ass. And I was like, y'all better move out of my way. So I was like, you're not doing fairy fire against me. No, this was a great session. Loved it.
Awesome. Yeah, I would give stars to all of you guys. I think everybody really had to flex their muscles a bit and really look at their character sheets and do all kinds of different things. I know, Frankie, you were trying to get those silvery barbs desperately. I kept denying you on them. I know, yeah, the dawn spell. I really didn't expect daylight and dawn at the same time, so that was like, damn, they're
I
just
did
getting
turn a
destroyed.
crit into a natural one, so that was like highlight.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, it was funny to see Edmund kind of trying to catch up back there. Meanwhile, Irden's, just rolling the dawn forward like it's no problem and stuff. Yeah, it was surprising to see the rolls tonight, Cook. I feel like for the most part you definitely take advantage of having the reckless attack and the great weapon master and all that stuff, but the dice rolls just weren't in the favor tonight. It is what it is. It sometimes happens, and yeah, I mean Ballroom too. You had a solid plan and you definitely got in there a few times, but like you said, you just weren't landing the kill shots tonight. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun with that tactical map and stuff like that. Expect to have a little bit more dynamic combats and stuff like that because the Drow have studied you guys. They learned a lot from when you whooped their ass in Embla, and they're not happy about that, and they know you're coming. So it's gonna be a lot of battles like that where they're gonna pull out some of the stops and really try to go after you. I don't know if you guys noticed too. There was a good mix of some enemies that were like closer to your challenge rating, and then some that were very low. I mean, some of them were really only like a quarter challenge rating. So, not to say Irden didn't deserve those kills, but those 4 kills that you got right off the bat, I think those guys have like 13 hit points. So you'll still continue to see that too. There will
Fine
be
with
a mix
Irden.
of some minion fodder and some bigger enemies to go after. So just try to pay attention to those portraits and who they are, because you're going to start really getting used to seeing, okay, I see this one, I know it's an assassin. I see this one, I know it's a low-level warrior, etc., etc. That way you guys will have an idea whether or not to use your smites, things like that. Yeah, Cook, I would have hated earlier to see you use a smite on a 13 hit point Drow, which I'm like, I know you could just do damage and kill this thing. There's no need for a smite on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
I
minimum
blighted
damage
one.
if I don't smite is 23 on my first hit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, maybe hold the smite there. Now I want to do a level 4 smite right now. No. Yeah, no, really appreciate you guys coming in tonight. It was a really awesome time. Hope everybody in the stream was able to enjoy it. I've got no wishes, just to only continue having the good fun that we're having.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna
Yes,
stop the
good.
stream, but I'm gonna stick around as always in the Discord. Good night.
All right, guys. Have a good
Thanks
night.
for joining us,
All right.
stream.
Thanks again,
Take it
Nick.
easy.
Later,
All right,
guys.
take care, guys.